your hip. What's up, everybody? Noble Elite Airsoft here, and surprise, new format. Tell me what you think about this down in the comments. I thought it would be a little bit more interesting to do. You guys don't have to look at a slideshow. So this is going to be something different. Hopefully you guys will like it. If you don't, make sure to yell at me down in the comments and make it as hateful as possible. I'm just kidding. Show me some love. Maybe even slap the like button if you're nice enough. Okay, so today, obviously, it's question day, and I have answers. So, let's get on into your questions, and I will answer them like I have planned to do. So, first question from Black Ops Dude. He asked, will you ever do a giveaway, and if you do move the day of Q&A Sunday, make it Monday so it will cheer me up. It would cheer me up on Monday too, and I'm sure it would cheer you up even more, because I have to make the video. Yeah. Okay, so giveaway. Not right now. We only have 11 subscribers last time I checked. Yep. 11 subscribers right now. So the channel's not big enough for me to really do giveaways yet. Let's try to hit the 50 subscriber mark before we do a giveaway, and then at the 50 subscriber mark I think I will do a giveaway for an NC Star Red Dot sight. So, hopefully you guys will like that, but like I said, share all the videos and everything with your friends. Let's get up to 50 subscribers, and then we can do a giveaway with a sight. So, we got the dog barking, that's nice. So that's how that's gonna go. 50 subscribers, we'll do a giveaway. That sounds like a good deal to me. Also tell me what you guys think of moving it to Monday. So, hopefully your Monday won't be as terrible as it normally is, because now your airsoft questions get answered on Monday, which makes everyone happy campers. So, next question we have is from Nhavisis. He says, I was wondering if I should even use a sight if I'm going to Cqb. Alright, well, let's pull up the big AK right here. So the sight for Cqb, let's all be honest, airsoft players out there, let's get real serious. Cqb is Hipfire only. So that's what usually happens when I go to Cqb, because it's indoors where I go play. So the close quarters is pretty much just a Hipfire fest. If you don't agree, which it's not always like that. You do have the long sight line every now and then where it's really nice to have a sight. But in my opinion, those long sight lines, if you find one, you do have enough time to line up the iron sights and get a good shot in most cases. So really, I don't think the red dot sight is that important when you're going to play Cqb. However, there is something that I do think you need, and if we turn it over to the other side here, it's this thing right here. So when you go to Cqb, like I said, Hipfire all the time. So a big thing to get is a laser. So you don't have to go out and buy a $40 laser for your first one and then go just do amazing with it, because you're all proud you bought a $40 red dot laser. You don't need to do that. That's wasting your money, right? Why would you do that when you can go and you can go get yourself a $5 one? I mean, why not? It doesn't have to be like right on precise when you're in that close quarters. So that little red dot laser right there is definitely going to help your hip fire and hopefully give you an edge over your opponent. You'd be surprised how helpful it is once you actually get out onto the field. So, in conclusion for that one, do you need a sight? No. If you got one, should you put it on? Yeah, sure. If you do put it on Cqb, definitely put a sight protector on there. That's very important, especially in close quarters. You don't want to get a very nice, expensive sight blown out your first time going to play. Anything like that. Sights are nice, you don't want to get the glass busted out. So, yeah, you don't need one, but it's definitely nice to have one, and put it on if you do. Just remember, that sight protector is very important. Okay, so next we have a question from Brandon Chin. He says, I have a KWA SR10. I play at a semi-auto only field and I wanted to know a way to increase semi-auto rate of fire. And he runs an 11.1 LiPo battery with Dean connectors. So for any of you don't know anyone that doesn't know what 11.1 LiPo is, or Dean connectors, that pretty much will ensure that your full auto rate of fire is insane. We're talking like 20 shots a second in some guns that can handle that. So that battery, the battery setup on your gun is crazy if you're playing full auto, but the problem is you're not playing full auto, you're playing semi-auto. Now those Dean connectors definitely help with the semi-auto, but they're not exactly what you need. So there's two ways you could go on this. They're kind of techy. One's not as bad as the others, but they're still pretty techy. So if you have a local store, I'd suggest bringing your gun to them and getting it checked out by them. Put all the stuff in. But the first and hardest way that you could go is to put a MOSFET in. Now, if you don't know what that is, I'm pretty sure you would know what that is, but if you don't, it's pretty much just a whole new electrical system, and it works really well for that semi-auto fire, and it actually enables burst mode on there, so that's pretty cool. So if you want to get a MOSFET installed, that's pretty sophisticated stuff there. You gotta know how to solder, and you really gotta know the internals of your gun as well as you know the externals. So I don't really recommend putting MOSFET in there by yourself. It's a lot of work and you can screw it up really easily. So I'm not sure I'd go that way. But two ways I would suggest going is, one, change up the gear ratios in your mech box. You'll have to look it up online which one's the best, because I'm not an expert on that, but I do know if you can change some gear ratios up inside your gearbox, then it's going to not take as long to pull that spring back because the teeth on it are set up differently, and so that should give you a lot higher semi-auto rate of fire. And then if that's not good enough for you, if you want to go the whole 9 yards, you can even swap out the entire mech box. Now if you're thinking about doing that, I'm going to tell you, you might be wanting a high speed motor, because that's what sounds like what you need, but don't get a high speed motor. That's only going to increase your rate of fire that much more. So if you do go to get a new mech box, get a high torque motor. That's going to send the spring back a lot faster, and it's going to definitely put that semi-auto rate of fire up a bunch. So those are the three ways I suggest going. They're pretty hard to do if you're not really accustomed to messing around with the gearbox and doing all that. So I'd suggest taking it to a local store if you have one and getting them to work on it. But if you don't, probably just switch out the entire gearbox and put a high torque one in there, and that should do you really good for the semi-auto. Alright guys, so that is all the questions I have for you guys today. Tell me what you guys thought of the new format. Do you like it, or should I just toss it and go back to the slideshow? I don't know. I don't think you guys want to watch a slideshow. So, we have this now. So, tell me what you think about this, and also, I'm sure you guys have a lot more Airsoft questions to ask. So remember, hashtag Q&A Sunday after your question, and I'll see you guys next week.